when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning. How are we doing today? Let me know in the chat. Let me make sure. Okay, my audio sounds great. There we go. If y'all could just do me a very, very quick favor. Go over here to my Twitter. Just drop the link there for all my Twitter followers to go and check it out. If you want to show the tweet some love, that would be amazing. And let's get right into it, man. We got news today. We have news today, so that's going to be fun trading around 10 o'clock. So this morning, I'm literally just looking for absolute A-plus setups right before 10 o'clock. If anything happens, if not, we're going to be patient and see what the market gives us post-news. I absolutely never trade the news, so I'm not actually going to be gambling and trying to do anything crazy. Charlie, what's up? What's up? We got Crypto Norski. Good morning. Good morning, JJ. I hope I pronounced your name right. Congratulations on being the first comment. Let me get some music going here. We got to use non-copyright today because on my private live streams, so if y'all are interested in those, I do private live streams every Tuesday. I don't care what music I play because YouTube doesn't care, but when I go public, oh my gosh, I got to make sure it's the most uncopyright free playlist there is. So let's get that going there. There we go. Are we trading today? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys trading? What are your setups? Is there any goal you have today? What assets are you trading? Are you trading exactly what I'm doing, which is Dow, the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and Ethereum? You know, let me know in the chat. I always love to see different perspectives from people trading because, you know, There's a million different ways to trade out there. Million different assets. There's never a best asset. Don't listen to none of that. So let's get into, while I see some of y'all are dropping in the chat, let's get into some analysis here. Also, let me know if the music is too loud. Yesterday in the private live stream, one of my private members was like, yo, the music's too loud. And if you do want to join that private live stream, it is every Tuesday, and also I drop all my setups in there every single time I get into a trade, all that stuff in the link is in the description below. So this is what I do every single morning before market open. We got about 9 minutes before market open. I go on the 1 hour. Sometimes I'll look at the daily, just depends on the time of the month. And I just look at the overall trend. Okay, so if we look at US30, right, what can you see here? What can you see here before even drawing a trend line, before drawing anything? It's obviously in a downtrend from this insane blow up we had at the end of May there. So we're just going to already have a bias that today more likely going to be bearish for US30. We see that there was a huge, if we look on the 4 hour for US30 actually, I've been saying this all week. If you watch my live stream, what was this, last week? No, that was my private live stream yesterday. Huge bullish order block here, right? I know it's red, but let's just change that to green so no one freaks out. But here's a huge bullish order block, caused this insane spike up. Let me get rid of that because that was for a trade I made. And we see here that it wants to come back down, right? It's wanting to come back down and retest this area, so that further confirms my point. We're probably going to be on a bearish path from today all the way until it reaches this liquidity here, grabs this liquidity, see if it wants to reverse and come back up, or if it breaks through, then we find another key level around here to then fuel our bias for where it's potentially going to go next. Always find context. Okay, I can't say that enough. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're a scalper like I am. They're like, but dude, I don't need to be on the higher time frames. I scalp. You always need to look at higher time frames first to build the context to price, right? If you're shooting a target, I made this analogy yesterday, so for all my private live streamers, I'm sorry, you're going to hear this again. If you're shooting a target, but you have absolutely no idea what's on the other side of that target, is that smart? Right? Like, there could be like women and children on the other side of that target, or there could just be a forest and you're fine, right? But you have to have context to where that target is. You can't just be locked in with a sniper rifle waiting to just shoot that target, but then that bullet pierce the other side and kill a whole family. You know, you don't want to do that. So you have to build context around why you're trading. So now I know that I'm more likely and more confident in a short than a long for US30 based on just looking at higher time frames and finding context of where price most likely is going to go. And we have our order block here, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We see that we got stopped out yesterday. Look at that. Let's make fun of Austin. So now let's build our basic support and resistance levels. As always, we use the London low, or the lowest low that was formed prior to market open. We have our same high that was respected some other time, because I like to leave my lines on the chart. So got this little nice range here. So if it breaks out of here below market at market open, we'll be looking for shorts. And this is a great. Let me remove this line. This is a beautiful, because we have another little low here. Oh, that's the low. We have another little low back here, but this is a beautiful risk reward ratio. There's a few little traffic areas here, but that's totally fine. I really feel like we're gonna bleed back down to this order block, this bullish order block. So really excited for shorts today on US30. Let's look at NAS, same thing. We're on the 1 hour right now. We see that we broke through, okay? We broke through this little area here, this little key level. Tried breaking through, came back up. Now broke through, came back up. Now it's turning into resistance, what was previous support, which is bearish again. So again, I have a bearish bias overall. We got the whole moving average aiming down. We got it coming down, testing the McGinley. It's coming down towards the 200 EMA. So we're still in a bullish trend, but I feel like short term we're going to come back and correct a little bit. Now we could explode back up, and if we do, that's going to be insane, because these white lines here are my key levels for if we do break highs, we're going to possibly make newer highs at these levels for this year. So could be an either or game. I'm totally fine taking both long and shorts for Nas 100. So totally fine with whatever we get today. But we do see a lot of traffic down here. So if we do get into a possible short opportunity, we got a fair value gap here that needs to be filled. So overall, I'm still bearish short term for Nasdaq. Same thing for US30. So again, really excited for both of these trade potentials today. We're going to draw our support and resist areas, or lows. So we got a low here that it's actually trying to break. We got a high. What is this? Oh wow, look at that little. There we go. Right there. And see, look, it's already trying to, and this is actually really great trading opportunities because, again, as you all know, I don't like to trade before market open. I always stay disciplined on that. That's just one of my rules. But when it comes to this is amazing for when market opens. I've noticed very few times this doesn't work, but it still could. I'm not saying this is a guarantee. But when you have this trendy like type of price action going to either upside or the downside, and it's continuously making new lows, and then after that market open candle, 935 candle forms, breaks that support, almost every single time, beautiful breakout trade. Almost every single time. So a lot of opportunity in the markets today for both of these trades. But again, please keep in mind we got news at 10 o'clock. We draw our little line here, right here. We got news, so please be careful. Please be careful trading today. So let me look at the chat. What are y'all trading today? Drop in the chat if you just joined. Welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell if you do find these live streams valuable. I think we're gonna hit an all-time high today on live stream. I think my previous high was 20 viewers and we're at 21 right now. So let's freaking go, man. I wish I had a soundboard on my live stream. I usually like to do it in the Discord for some of you people. Some of you people may know what I'm talking about. Charlie, what's up? What's up? JJ, yes sir. Okay, JJ. Okay, first one pronounced. Shelbs, what markets you looking at? Okay, sweet. I hope I answered your question, Shelbs. I'm looking at US 100 and US30, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and then also my Ethereum setup. Not sure why I didn't have that already there, but this is my Ethereum setup. I'm actually dropping a video on exactly how I use this today. So make sure you do have that notification bell on. I'm going to post it in the afternoon. My mean reversion strategy that I specifically do with Ethereum. You guys are going to see that. Hit a beautiful trade the other day. Took partial profits here, moved to stop to break even. So this didn't actually stop me out. You can find really great trades with this strategy. So really excited. I know that it looks really noisy, but I promise if you're really interested in that, watch the video. I go over everything that you're seeing here and what all this craziness means. Actually, last night missed out on a decent long opportunity here. Hit up almost every single criteria except for this one. So actually probably wouldn't take that long because the volume's down there. But mostly looking for short opportunities up here for Ethereum. So we're just chilling. I traded on the 30-minute time frame, so it's a little, you know, it's something I don't really scalp. It's still, I guess, technically a scalp because like I can get in and out of trades pretty quickly, but it's more of like I'm totally fine holding that trade overnight if I have to, type of thing. The brand, yo, popped over from Gym Squad. Let's go. Hey, welcome, man. I love the Discord. I love Juve's Discord. Honestly, that's one of the best trading communities I've literally ever been a part of. So that's why I'm always in there helping out when I can. It's just really good. Really love the community there. And the other community that I am a part of, if you also want to check it out, it has more not just scalping and trading like that, but if you're also interested in options trading, if you're interested in passive income, if you're interested in just becoming an entrepreneur, there's a link in the description below. It's called Sleep Money Club. I'm in there sharing my setups. We got like 3 different options traders in there sharing their options trades and all their money in there. So if you want to be a part of that, I do live streams within there every Tuesday. There's other people that do live streams too throughout the week. You get a lot of value, And I know I'm biased saying that, but you can go in there and see and you get a 3 free day trial too. So if you want to check that out, click that link in the description below. So we got market open. Just like I said, look at this US30. It's really wanting to test this low again. And if we do, I mean, this is going to be a beautiful short for US30. I mean, look at that. I don't know why this keeps doing 25. I do 30, 50. There we go. Boom. So this almost hits my risk reward ratio like perfectly if we do come to that. And then Nasdaq, we're kind of going a little crazy here, but we're just going to be patient. We're going to be patient. NYC TJ, hey, what's up, man? Dude, that's funny. I have the same setup via the time sheet. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. But yeah, like I said, if we break these highs, let me get rid of this line because it's kind of in the way. Because this was a low here that I was drawing for the trades yesterday, so we'll just get rid of those. But these lines up here, so this is a previous high. I mean, there's just so much room, in my opinion. If we break these highs today with NAS, I mean, it's exploding right now. But I never take a trade off the 930 candle because the 930 candle is very, very, very misleading. So we're just gonna give it some time. We're not gonna be going crazy into a trade, especially before 10 o'clock. Absolutely not, because there's news. But yeah, it just gets very misleading. But if we break this, I mean, we could soar all the way up to this. Oh shoot, I drew a flag. This major key level here. I mean, we got US30 going crazy. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Got 2.5 minutes left for this candle. So I don't care if it breaks on the 930 because I don't trade it. Wait for another 5 minutes for that next candle to form. And again, like I said, I'm taking very good setups before news. So like, I'm not going to risk anything crazy. I'm not going to risk anything that potentially could just absolutely hit my stop loss in 5 seconds. I'm not playing that game today. Infinite Minds, when does the news end? So the news starts in 27 minutes from now. I didn't want to give you a time because I don't know where your time zone is, but in 27 minutes, news drops about the debt ceiling for here in America. And I would give it probably about 30-ish minutes, 35, maybe 45 for the market to kind of listen to the news, listen to what's going on, and then price it into the market. We may, obviously, you're going to see just this insane impulse move in whatever direction. Like, it happens almost every news event where you see, like, here's the candle, right, just forming, and all of a sudden you just see a boom, or here's a candle forming, boom, and just an impulse move. And a lot of the times those are just gamblers, you know, just pumping in the market, trying to bet on what's going to happen. Then you have the actual news event, then you have the correction, right, of whatever direction. So that's usually how it goes in news events. I don't know how new you are to trading or anything. Hey, TJ, appreciate you, man. Dude, I can't tell y'all how long. It probably took me 2 hours to get that set up, what just happened there. So I really love it when you guys subscribe on stream, so that way I can show it off. So I appreciate it, TJ. Thank you so much, man. And you have to be a public subscriber, so I don't know what settings you have to change, because some people subscribe and they're like, hey, my name didn't pop up. You have to, like, somewhere in your settings be like, hey, I want to be publicly seen as a subscriber. I don't know how to fix it, but yeah, appreciate you, TJ. Thank you so much, man. All right, so we're breaking out here of this market open candle. Again, like I said, I'm not taking this trade. I don't trade the market open candle. I just don't do it. It's very misleading. So this market open, you see how there was a low here? And now it just formed this newer low. So we're going to drop our low now to that newer low that market open candle formed. We're not FOMOing into trades. We're not going crazy. You see how it's already kind of going crazy? I don't like trading those market open candles. They're very, very misleading. But if this breaks, right, if this breaks below and then closes here, totally happy taking that short. I don't know if y'all heard that. Did y'all hear that like alarm noise that just happened? If you do, let me know. I'll try to like turn it off. It's my different trade setup alerts, so it's like crazy, but it's just in my ear. We got some nice market movement. I like this. See, and this is what someone asked a really good question the other day. Oh, you guys heard that? You heard that like insane alarm? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I don't want to have that going off 1,000 times. Let's see here. It wasn't that loud, but heard it. Okay. I think I fixed it. I think so. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it blares again and wakes you up. But hey, that's free coffee. It just woke you up. All right. See how this market open candle is just so misleading. Like it formed this new low. Now it's like not knowing what it wants to do. I just don't like to trade it. It's too risky. Too risky for me. Oh yeah, and that's another good point. I see somebody in the chat. They said the monthly candle will be closing today. That is very true. Very true. We got a monthly candle closing. And if we look on the monthly, 1 month. Let's see, right? If we look on the monthly, it's been consolidating, going back and forth like crazy. So if we break this little consolidation here, that's again super bearish, right? We could come down here, test this low. So that's also another really good point. We got 7.5 hours with that candle. Nathan Schaefer, how often do you go live? So this is actually kind of rare. I go live on Wednesdays. Well, I usually go live on Mondays at market open, same time, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's why I like to tell people, I don't do it for my ego. Like I seriously say, hit that subscribe and notification bell so that way YouTube will notify you when I go live. But I do it every Monday. Hey, Miles, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, Miles. Thank you so much. But I go live every Monday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right before market opens, to do a little bit of analysis with you all, and then I go right into trading. It could be an hour long, hour and a half, 2 hours. Just really depends on the session, depends on the day, depends on how it goes. You know, like if I take a really nice winner right at market open, I'm probably going to be done because that's one of my rules. But just really depends on the day. And then I do Tuesday private live streams with my private group. And the link is in the description below. That's what I was talking about earlier. But again, I don't know how long you've been on this live stream. But I do private live streams there, drop my setups there. There's a bunch of other options traders. They do live streams as well throughout the week. They do passive income stuff. It's literally a ton. Like if I want to share with you all right now, because we don't have anything going on, let me set my alert so I don't miss it. This is what Sleep Money Club looks like if you kind of are curious. So this is the group. So we got myself here dropping my setups. Right, these are all my trades. If you want to ever ask me any questions, we got the discussion there. We got my different setups that I actually teach. If you like meme coins in crypto, that's Zach. Actual crypto trading. We got options trading. Your friend Andy, he's a really big YouTuber. If you're interested in that, you get to see what he does. Decade Investor, he's a really big Twitter influencer. You can see what he does and obviously ask them anything you want. You have access to them. Here's all the crypto option plays everybody's doing and dropping. regular options to stock chat. Like there's so much stuff, so much stuff. And you get a 3-day free trial to like check it out if you want to. So really cool. Miles Harris, yes sir, absolutely man. Appreciate you, appreciate you. All right, see how this candle just jumped up? This is why I don't like taking those market open candles, man. And for those of you that just joined, so the low was right here, right? So if you draw that, it technically broke that low, but I don't like trading market open candles because you got this huge jump up. We've just been in drawdown for no reason. And it just plays with your emotions. It's not fun. All right, so we got Nas waking up here. Nas breaking this high, so this is actually decently looking candle. So if it just closes above this high, we'll be going long for sure. Pretty in line with my risk reward ratio too. So if the only little resistance I have with taking a long right here with Nas is you have this major high right here that it would have to break through, and that would be a 1.38 risk reward ratio. So if I started noticing it rejecting off there, I would totally be happy closing out that trade for profit at a 1-to-3 or 1.38, so a 1-to-1. But if I want to get my full take profit, that goes pretty in line with right there, which is that previous high. So pretty confident in both a long or a short with Nas today, honestly. And again, we're going to see a bunch of crazy fluctuations right now because of the news. That's why I said I'm really just waiting for a very clear setup, clean setup. I appreciate y'all for your support though. Thank you for all the likes on the video. Thank you for the subscribes. Really do appreciate it, man. Especially building up a new channel. I'm not sure if a lot of people here, but I have an actual Austin Clark YouTube channel. It took me like years to build. I think I got up to, right now I'm at 14,000 subscribers. So building a new channel from the ground up, it's fun, but man, it's time consuming and it takes a lot of energy. So really appreciate the support. We got Nas rejecting heavy off this area here. So that tells me, so this is a pretty decent little learning opportunity. That tells me when you have this huge rejection here, and this is just my experience, please don't think I'm like an expert analyst or anything like that. But just on my experience, when Nas rejects really heavy like this, causing a reversal candle with a huge wick on the top, small body on the bottom, this tells me this is a very strong resistance zone. You see how price failed to break above this even here when it consolidated last night? Then when it formed this high, failed here. That's obviously there's huge sell pressure here. So if it breaks above here, that makes me more confident that this is going to skyrocket because it broke past this wall. And I tell people this all the time. It's like a brick wall is forming here. So when you imagine like a brick wall being just, hit with a hammer, the more times it's hit, at some point it's going to break through, right? So when it breaks through and pierces this wall, the next major brick wall is this one, which gives us some decent little wiggle room for profit, moving my stop loss into profit, whatever I want to do. And then after that, we're kind of off to the races until, this high here. It's pretty cool watching your TA play out. That's why I like live streaming it, I don't know why I have like 3 different tabs open. That's weird. Look at that. Even forming rejection off there. And see, look at this. Great example here. If I took this trade, okay, if I took this trade at market open, I'd have just got stopped out. See that? If I would have FOMO'd in, took that trade at market open, broke my rule, boom, instant stop. Well, not instant, but you get the point. So we got NAS breaking, so I'm going to get my order ready for NAS. Now, where it's close to news, okay, because this is very important for my risk management. I'm not trading news. I'm still trading my setup, but I want it to form perfectly. You see how it's forming this wick on the top right now? Don't like that. I want it to be perfect, okay, like a nice, good bearish or bullish candle, but I'm also using a reduced lot size than what I normally do. So I normally trade with 1% of my account. Okay, so for me, that's 8 lots of US 100. Right now, where it's prior to news, I'm trading 4. Okay, so that's roughly 0.5% of my account. So we're going to be very careful, and that's where I'm trying to reduce my risk. So if this does go the wrong way, I'm totally fine losing 4 lots, right? Hitting my stop loss, whatever. We got US30 breaking down round, so again, it's still whatever. Still a... Any trade is on the table right now. We got NAS breaking highs. We got US30 breaking lows. I feel more confident in taking the US30 trade just because the bias for the overall higher time frames is so much more bearish than US 100 is for coming bullish. And you see how it's even messing with this rejection. So right now I'm actually getting my order set up for US30, and we're just going to see what happens, because I like this break much more than I like NAS coming up here facing this. I mean, see how it's already kind of exploding. This risk to reward ratio, if I waited for candle close, would be terrible. Wouldn't be about it. But if it closed anywhere around here, that's a great risk reward ratio for me. So I'm happy with that. So I'm looking at US30 now. Crypto Norsky, so you're waiting for that current candle on 100 to close above the resistance before. Absolutely. When I trade this breakout strategy, that's a really good question, Crypto Norsky. I always wait for candle close. Just like how my camera closed off right now. There we go. To turn it back on. There we go. Yes, I always wait for candle close because you don't know what's going to happen in that candle, okay? But if you wait for candle close, you know the market deemed that asset to be right there. If I take a trade right now, US30 is still a minute and a half left. It could come all the way back up here, forming a reversal candle. And then now I get stopped out instantly. But if it closes here, I know the market said at this point in time, we want the price here, and if it breaks that low, we're probably going to sell it even more. So that's just my kind of, my rationale for taking this short here for US30. And again, this is another reason I'm not confident in US 100, this break here. You see how it's forming this huge wick, exactly what I was just telling you? That's why we never want to wait, we never want to take trades intra-candle. We want to wait for that candle close. This looks way more confident than this candle here. And, again, with how I trade, we got the McGinley bearish. We got it below VWAP. We got below 200 EMA. So everything is in confluence. We got higher time frames saying it's bearish. Nothing is disagreeing with this, which is what I would consider an A+ setup. So we got 16 seconds left on this candle. And again, I'm using 0.5% of my account because it's prior to news instead of 1%. So I'm only trading 1.5 lots of US30. I'm in a short right now with US30. So we're going to place that here, right at candle close. Give me 1 second, Norsky, and I'll answer your question. I just want to place my stop loss here. Right there. I got to use the anatomy of the candle because obviously the price differs from from my prop firm. There we go. All right, so it's right there, which is 32948. There we go. So is your risk reward 1 to 3? It is for this one, for full take profit, it's 2.5. So 1 to 2.5. And then for my NAS play here, it is, what is that? 125. If I go to 125, it's 5. Risk reward ratio of 5 for NAS. And again, this is why I used reduced lot sizes right before news. So right now I'm in a little bit of drawdown because I don't want to go freaking crazy acting like I normally trade when I know news is right around the corner. That could just go, who knows, right? Giant impulse buy to the upside. What's my lowest risk reward that's acceptable for me? 1 minimum. So that's why I was talking about earlier with US100. If I took a long here, right, so like right when it broke, I was okay taking a long right around here, because if it met this previous resistance area, it was still above a 1. So if I start to see, if I'm heavy in profit right at that 1, and I start to see some sort of like a reversal candle forming, it starts to form a reversal on the Heikin Ashi, it's starting to mess with the previous support and resistance level. Whatever is like causing that context to price to go the other way, not in my favor, either a long or a short, I'll be happy closing out a trade at a 1-to-1, but I need to have that confirmation that it's going to, you know, potentially go the other way, not in my favor. So in this scenario, we have a 2.5, right? A 1 to 2.5. If I look left to see what are my potential resistance areas to keep me from getting in profit, we see this area here, and we see this major area here. So there's 2 little points it has to really break through to hit my full take profit, which is right here. So I'm not really concerned about this area because, like I said, if we break this low, I'm pretty confident it's going to come down here. This area is a key level where I would be okay taking profit if it starts to react off of, and that's a 1.5. This is, I mean, you see how terrible of a risk reward ratio that is? If it gets here and bounces off, I'm okay getting stopped out because I'm not taking profit here. That's just way too little for way too much risk. But if we get down here, right, that's a 1.6. I'm totally fine with that. But my full take profit is a 125. Which is right there. So, and if it gets there, it's gonna come down here, grab this liquidity. So I potentially could get, you know, a 140 to 150. It just really depends. Really depends on what US30 wants to give me. Got news in 6 minutes. And you see how this is another reason I didn't want to take that NAS play. You see that? If I was to get into that long, I'd be almost halfway getting stopped out, a little over halfway getting stopped out now. It's just too uncertain of a candle, you know? Let me look at the 1 minute, see how price action is going. So It is kind of reacting off this little key level here, which, like I said, I'm not super confident in this one, but it is reacting off of it a little bit. But if it reacts and goes crazy, like I said, totally fine getting stopped out here. Reduce my lot size, reduce my risk, and news is about to happen. So, but it's in this kind of consolidation here, so we just got to break here. Break here and we're good. See what we look like on the Heikinashi. Heikinashi, we're very bearish. Shout out to Juve. Juve's indicator here. It's showing a golden arrow too. So we shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second, guys. Just gotta move this over. There we go. Is that back on there? Okay. Nathan, what level is your take profit at, and why did you choose that specific area? Great question, Nathan. So let's talk about it. So this was the London low. Okay, so the most recent low for the trading session of today. We already were bearish. I don't know if you were at the beginning of the stream, but if you look on the higher time frame, overall we're in a bearish state. We have a bullish order block here that it looks like it wants to come to and tap into this liquidity, and we're bearish on where price is moving under the 200 EMA. It's moving under the McGinley, under the VWAP, under the whole. Everything is bearish. If we go to the shorter time frames where we like to trade, it broke the lower lows. It broke the market open low right here. So this is the right at that candle closes where we took the trade. So that was the last thing I needed for me to go into the trade. So everything about my bias for US30 for today was bearish. Again, we do have news in 2 minutes. It could absolutely just skyrocket to the moon and go crazy for absolutely no reason. It's totally up to the market on what it wants to do. But if it was not a news event, I think this will play out pretty well. But that's why I took that entry right here. Stop loss is 50 pips above my entry. Now, where I use Crypto Fund Trader, link is in the description below if you want to check them out. That's the prop firm I'm funded with. And you'll find this with any MT4, MT5, or just prop firm in general. Their price will never match exactly what the chart does. So instead, I literally just use candle anatomy because the candlesticks will look the same. So all I'll do is just like make a line right here at my stop loss, and I look back and like, okay, what's a distinctive candle I can like roughly put my stop loss at, and I see this candle here with this little wick down here, so I use that wick as like a point of reference to put my stop loss 50 pips or roughly 50 pips above my entry, and then my take profit. So my first key level, so my full take profit is 125 pips right here below my entry. But I'm totally fine taking profit right around here where this key level is. So if you look back, there was a very strong low right here. So if it breaks through this, which it is broke through this low, if it comes here and starts doing this right here, so if it starts bouncing like this, right, and then it wants to come in the other direction, I'm totally fine taking profit in this area because this is a decent low for me. And the risk reward ratio is above a 1, so I'm totally fine taking that. But if it breaks through this low, I'm very confident that it's going to continue in that direction to get this liquidity that we found on the higher time frames. So that's kind of like my rationale. So right now my take profit isn't a set price or a set limit because it's kind of fluid. I want to see how the trade plays out. And how my trading style is I don't like setting a set take profit because I want to let the winners win. I do set a stop loss because I want it to protect me, but as the trade starts going into my favor at key levels that I find, I'll trail my stop loss in profit so that way I know if it does reject in this area, it's possibly going to go out of my favor. Might as well take some profit and not leave it on the table. So I hope that answered your question pretty well. Yes, I will move that down. I'm so sorry, guys. I need somebody. So Crypto Norsky, do you want to be my volunteer? I need somebody every single stream to show up and just remind me. And at some point I'll probably remember, but probably not. I need someone to help me remember to move my chart down. So this logo that I made, it slightly messes with like the assets and the time frame and stuff, so you can't see it. So I do apologize. It would take so much time and effort to make this logo just a slightly, I don't want to deal with it. So I figured out the fix can just be me doing that. So sorry, Crypto Norsky. Oh no, where did the music go? Can y'all still hear the music? Crypto Norsky, you're just gonna be my producer. So it looks like it's playing, but for me I can't hear it. But if y'all can hear it, let me see here. So it looks like it's playing, but for me I can't hear it. But if y'all can hear it. Oh yeah, you guys can hear it. For some reason I can't hear the music. That's weird. Dude, I'm just having all kinds of technical problems today. Maybe my headphones died. Did my headphones die? No? Charlie, I got my own music? Okay. Yeah, I'm just having all kinds of issues today, guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm just such an amateur. Look at this. Come on, US30. Give me some money. You stole my money yesterday. Look at this. US30 stole my money yesterday. Come on, you owe me some rent. I find if you talk to the asset, it statistically will improve your chances on hitting profit. Don't argue with me. If you argue with me, you're just hating. All right, it is reacting off this key level pretty heavily, but like I said, I don't like taking profit here. It's too close. I mean, that risk reward is absolutely god awful. So we're just going to wait and see. We're going to give it some room to breathe. Totally fine. Like I said, getting stopped out. I want to let the trade play out. I don't want to ruin my probability and my statistics over, you know, my emotions of, oh my gosh, I'm in profit now, but it, you know, I don't want to do that. I just want to let the trade play out. I'm confident in it, but sometimes I'm wrong, and you got to be okay with that in trading. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Man, what is this? What is this computer doing? It's like I can't even... What if I do that? Oh, that is loud. There we go. Now I can hear it. Also, in some other fun news, I just started a... What is this? I just started another prop firm challenge that I'm going to be 100% dedicated to documenting for you guys. Like the actual journey of, you know, A to Z passing a prop firm challenge to show you the trades I'm taking, exactly how I'm doing it. So... this is the prop firm right now. So, honestly, I am super impressed with my funded FX or my Forex funds. Okay, I don't know if anybody here has used it or looked at them, but their dashboard is honestly the best. I have 4 different prop firms. Okay, I got 2 that I'm funded with, 2 that I'm still under evaluation with. This is one of them. Like, dude. You can see your Sharpe ratio. You know how important that is to understand as a trader? Like, the only times I've ever used Sharpe ratio is when I do my bots, my trading bots, because like you would have to have so much data to like, and I don't want to do all the math to like figure out what my Sharpe ratio is. Just Google what a Sharpe ratio is, and you'll understand why this is so important to know as a trader. So you can see, you know, how your performance is as a trader. You can see your win rate, what is win rate right here, my profit target, everything else, but like this right here in the win rate, trades per day, lots per day. I mean, that's super good. Like I really like how this is. So check them out. I don't have anything to sell you, but check them out. Love the prop firm video idea? Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. But yeah, let me know. Does more people? So Crypto Norsky, that's really actually really good, valuable input. Does anybody else think that's a really cool idea they would like to see? Like literally breaking down every trade, showing me go from phase 1, phase 2 to funded to getting a payout, literally A to Z of a prop firm like my funded my Forex funds. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I'm literally just doing this because I think it would be interesting to see and to show you all kind of the psychology that it takes, the strategies that I use, my thought process behind it all. Like I think that's something interesting that I've seen some traders do it, but it's something I don't see a lot of traders really do. And I think that would be a really fun just documentary series to do, you know? Charlie, you would watch? Absolutely. Okay. I got that. Like I said, I got a video coming out today of my mean reversion strategy on exactly how I trade Ethereum. But again, you can use this for literally any asset. I just use it to trade Ethereum on a higher time frame. So this breakout strategy is kind of my scalps. Like this is how I trade very quickly. But then my longer trades that take a little bit more time to play out, I'll do that with my mean reversion strategy with Ethereum on the 30-minute time frame. So that's kind of like how I got the best of both worlds. I get, you know, quick scalps from the breakout stuff in the mornings, and then I get longer term trades with Ethereum with my mean reversion strategy. But yeah, we're already 1 trade deep. Like I said, we're already 1 trade. I'm going to do a video today kind of filming this. I really wish I got to film before, and obviously hindsight's 2020. I wish I was able to film like the fresh account, but it is what it is. It's only 1 trade right here, only 1 trade, so we're still we're still super fresh. But this is the phase 1, and we're 1 trade deep, and I'm really excited to get funded with them because they actually give you a refund. this is the first prop firm I'm actually working with that, and what I mean by working with is being a customer, not being sponsored. But this is the first prop firm I've actually used that gives you the refund back. So like I paid like $950 for this challenge. And if once I pass phase 1, 2, and then get my first payout, they pay me back the $950 in addition to my profit. So it's pretty much risk free. If you know you're good at trading and you're gonna pass, that's pretty freaking good, right? I talk about it so much, you'd figure I'm sponsored, right? I just like sharing good stuff. All right, so it's 10:11. Let's see, let's look up some news here. US debt ceiling updates. Let's see here. Let's go to financialjuice.com. So there's a few different places, like my FX book is one of them. Like there's a few different places that you can get your news from for like things that affect your trades. I like Financial Juice. So this right here, financialjuice.com. It shows all the different news around the world, the forecast, what it was previously, 10 o'clock. So this was US job openings. So this is actually good, right? Green bullish, red bearish. So we got, some news all the way up until noon. Then it's just yellow folder stuff. Doesn't really affect the market too much. Nathan, I know Juve uses Funder Pro. What is the biggest difference between the two? I was really thinking about buying a Funder Pro challenge. I looked at Funder Pro. I didn't look at it super in depth. Like, I know I trust Juve in the fact that like he only uses real good products. Like I don't think he would want to put his name beside something that's sketchy. I haven't even thought about using them. What is it? Funder Pro. I don't really know the pros and cons, but I can tell you what my FX does, or my funded FX, something like that. Oh my gosh, I don't know. MFF. I call it MFF. But if we take a look here while this trade's playing out, so we got this trade here going crazy, wicking around. I've heard of a few people use them. So they do 80-20. So this is something that MFF would already beat. So MFF does 85% instead of 80. That's a really good thing though. 8 hours, so pretty much the same day you request withdrawals, you can get paid. So that's really good. So if I were to do a 200K, I'll just compare it to mine. 10%. I think mine's 10% too. Let's do a live analysis here. And if you guys have any other prop firms, just drop them in the comments. I'll take a look at them. Again, there's so many good ones out there and also so many bad ones that just because I use these ones doesn't mean the others are bad or anything. It's just what I figured works for me. Let's see. I totally forgot what the profit goal is. See. Oh, this is another thing I like with my Forex funds. So if you're a new trader, NASDAQ broke the HMA in McGinley. Let's take a look. I'm just so interested in US30 that's why I'm kind of just not watching NAS. But yeah, NAS is... Bro, Ryan, shout out to you, Ryan. You are watching the content. So where I'm already in this trade, I only really like to be in one trade at a time with these breakouts, because here's my rationale. US30 and NAS kind of moves in the same way. So if I take a trade on US30, I'd be opening myself up to more risk if I took a NAS trade as well, right? Because then if both trades go in the opposite direction, I get stopped out twice versus just once. And again, you can play it on the flip side. Well, if they both, take profit, whatever, but that's just me. You can do whatever you want to do, but look at this. So shout out to Ryan because he actually called this. He was listening to the videos. So it broke the 200 EMA, broke the VWAP, broke McGinley, which EMA and McGinley is the only two we're really focused on. So I would have, if I wasn't in this US30 play, I would have entered a short there at the close of the candle instead of down here. And let's see. We would already be up over a 1 risk reward ratio. So where I see profit bouncing off this support line, Ryan, I would have probably moved my stop loss a little in profit only because it's bouncing off that support, okay? Because like I said, this strategy, you can get into breakouts earlier, but sometimes this will happen to where price will start bouncing off that support area and then it'll start, respecting that support area. So in this case, right, I would even watch the 1 minute, right? And I would just see how price is moving. Is it consistently bouncing off here? Is it just playing with it but breaking through? What's it really doing? If it gives me like 2 or 3 more green 1 minute candles going the other way, I would just take profit because we're so in a decent risk reward ratio, right? Like this is a decent trade. So see how it's doing that. So I would just, cut profits. That's a nice scalp there. So Ryan, you did an amazing job, bro. Appreciate you watching the content. We got US30 breaking down. I'll get back to the prop firms. I'm really liking this movement here. And see, that's a cool thing, right? That gets me fired up. That knows I taught the strategy well when, because I get screenshots, I get DMs now, people showing setups that I personally took, and it's like they were in my head, like taking a trade or something. And it's like, dude, you got it, and that's how simple this is. I literally dropped my strategy video a week ago, and now people are DMing me screenshots. Like I know Charlie's in here, Crypto Norsky, Ryan, like people are in here watching this stream, right? And they're finding the setups just like how I would. So freaking love that, man. Fires me up. So we got some breakdown happening. So I just want to go back to this because this is actually a really good point here. So this rapid evaluation account that they have on my Forex funds, if you're like a new trader but you also want to try out a prop firm, this is actually a pretty sweet option. So I can't emphasize this enough. You need to not focus on money when you're thinking about trading. You need to focus on building the foundation, okay? So they do a 12% profit split, and you're gonna be like, well, Austin, that's basically nothing. It's when you're starting out trading, you're not trying to make money, okay? You're trying to, wait, that's the drawdown. They have a profit split too. It's 12%. I don't know what the heck I was looking at. What is this? Yeah, here it is. You get paid 12% of the profits you make in your account. You're not trying to get rich. You're trying to learn your trading style, learn who you are as a trader, all that stuff. So don't get freaked out that, oh my gosh, it's only 12%. You can literally pay $99 for a $10,000 account, instantly get funded money, and if you actually are good, you literally make 12% on that. That's still good. You can scale that up, take this 12% and actually pay for another one, or do whatever. So I thought that was really sweet. And you can only get max to 100 grand, but if you're a newbie, I'd stick to around here instead of going up here. But I thought that was really cool. I think that's pretty freaking awesome. But if you don't want to do that, obviously the normal evaluation, this is what I did. I didn't do the accelerated or anything like that. The normal evaluation is just a normal one. So if I were to compare funded trader program, I still like MFF better. You only got to trade 3 times a week. Oh shoot, this is bonus. This is the rapid account. I want to do evaluation. I don't think they do anything like that. Minimum trading days is 5. Same thing for MyFX or MFF is it's 5 as well. Oh, okay, so the target's 8%, so that MFF beats Funder Pro as well. Because you have to make 10% here, 8% here. MFF, you have to make 8 and 5. So it already beats that, so you can pass it a little quicker with less profit targets. Daily drawdown, so if I did a 200k, 10k, what's 200k? Okay, so same thing. Standard 5%. What's their leverage? 1 to 1, okay, 100. 979, 995. Oh, yeah, even MFF is cheaper, so I like MFF better in my personal opinion. After just doing this very quick side-by-side comparison, I think MFF beats Funder Pro. But that's not to say Funder Pro isn't still bad, or is bad. I'm just saying I think the benefits outweigh. Charlie, oh, I'm in on the US30 with you, brother. My lot size is hella reduced though because of the news. Dude, let's freaking go. I love talking to smart traders. Okay, you guys fire me up. You got Ryan over here picking out great short entries. You got Charlie using proper risk management. Y'all are making me freaking proud. This is why I like doing live streams and talking to you guys, because it's really rewarding when you see, you know, your viewers actually acting like traders and not gambling. Like, oh my gosh, no, dude, 100 lots US NAS right before news. You trade news, you trade news. No, dude, just trade your plan. Trade your plan. Hats. They don't take money from the account balance, or is it from the account balance? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Hats. Are you talking about MFF, the 12% thing? Specify the question and I'll answer it. I just don't know what you mean by account balance. Let's just see US30 fly down. Let's see, man, because it broke through this little weak area, which, like I said, it was a very weak key level. I wasn't really thinking it was going to do anything crazy. Congratulations, Ryan. If you got into this trade, you'd be heavily in profit. You'd be halfway to our profit goal, my friend. Even if you fought to this key level, you would be at a 2 right now. You're already above a 1, so... Bro, that's awesome, Dan. That is awesome. Ryan, this will make you even happier then. I'm in US30, so that's why I didn't enter NAP. Bro, let's freaking go. I need to get a soundboard in here so I can play some like alarms and stuff when really great things happen. That's great. Now, one thing with US30 that I will say, these wicks are kind of throwing me off a little bit. So while it is slowly bleeding down, these wicks here are kind of making me a little nervous in the fact that it may kind of retest our entry here. And if we look for context to price, we see it is below this traffic area like we talked about. So the other, you know, area that the market really liked when it was this price was right around here, around 24th of May. It was causing a little bit of consolidation, but again, it's still, to me, it's still very weak. Right now, probably the market is just very unsure because of the news going on right now. I don't know what the can anybody drop in the chat what actually came of the debt ceiling news? US debt ceiling update. Because I truly don't know. I don't even know where to find, like, what the heck. 11 minutes ago. 16 minutes ago. Every so often, U.S. Congress must vote to raise or suspend the ceiling so it can borrow. Okay, so did they raise or did they suspend it? Charlie. Order field. Yeah, that was funny this morning. All right, so we're breaking down to this key level here. Like I said, now is the point where I'm seeing if this breaks, and it's not, or if it either breaks or it rejects off here. So now we have to make a decision, right? We have to make a decision. Is it going to do this right here? And if it starts bouncing off this area, oh my God, I think you guys heard that, didn't you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't sue me. See how it's breaking off this area? So we got 3.5 minutes left for this candle. If it starts breaking off here and forming support, I'm totally fine taking full profit here at 1.64 risk reward. Totally fine with that. 82 pips, totally fine. Actually, 80 pips is where I like to move my stop loss into break even anyways. So right now I'm going to be moving 897. 89. I'm going to be moving my stop loss into break even. So now we're at a risk-free trade. So, and again, this is just my personal style. I've noticed once it gets to that 80 pip level, I want to protect myself instead of risking it going dramatically the other way. But I want to see how this next candle forms. And if it's rejecting heavy like it's doing right now, totally fine just taking full profit and moving on with my day because, like I said, news is happening. So let's just let's wait for this candle to close and see what it wants to do. Oh wow. $125. So that's my full take profit. Now here's something I want everybody that's trading my setup, okay, how I trade. If you followed how I did this, and again, I'm not giving financial advice or anything, but I know how people are. If you reduced your lot size because I said I reduced mine because of news, and you're about to get this really nice winning trade, do not, I can't say this enough, bro. Do not go in for another trade at some point today and over trade just because you missed out on double the gains, right? Like you could have made, instead of risking 0.5%, 1%, and doubled how much you're potentially going to make. Don't get in that mindset of, oh my God, I could have, went in with my normal lot size and made a lot more money. Do not do that. There will always be another trade out there. There will always be another setup tomorrow. I can't, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. Do not go into this mindset of always regretting making money. You see so many new traders, okay? You see so many new traders. I get a little passionate about this because this is such a great skill, and I want to make sure people truly understand what they're trying to do. And that's to change their life with a skill that you can literally learn at your computer at home. So do not get pissed off making money. Never get into that scenario. You have to be comfortable with the fact that the price, like the position that you're in, as soon as you take profit or even hit your full take profit, will still keep going in your favor. You have to be okay with that. You never want to be in this toxic mindset of, dang, I could have made an extra 1% or 2% or whatever. A win is a freaking win, dude. And never be upset at taking a win. You should be upset at not following your rules. That's the only thing. You should not be upset at taking losses, and you should not be upset at taking winners, because both of those have learning opportunities for you to grow. There we go. Okay, so if it starts bouncing, so it is bouncing. Oh. Okay, hold on. So we're going to be watching this candle. I'm going to be going to the 1 minute to kind of watch price action. It's bouncing off the whole moving average. All right, so it broke through. It's coming back. It's kind of forming that support like I was saying. All right, so we took profit. So I just took profit here. I keep seeing this bounce going on. I'm totally fine at freaking, what is this, 80 some pips? What is that? Yeah, 80. I took profit like right here at this white line. 81. Okay, let's just say 80. So we just took a nice W. Right here, 109 bucks for the trade. We are up. Great trade, right? Great freaking trade. I will take it. I will take that W all day long. And if that freaking blasts through my mental take profit all the way to that order block, I'm totally fine, bro. I made money today. Right? I made money today. That's what you got to focus on. I'm pretty happy about that. Really good trading day. So that was my funded account. And then, like I said, we got a nice winner on my MFF account. So hats, a W is a W. Absolutely. Ryan, I hope you... Okay, so Ryan, you're in that US30 trade as well. So you are still in some nice profit, my friend. So 125, let's see. So it's kind of piercing through that level now. I'm really interested to see what happens, but hey, man, I'm happy. Ryan, 128 profit taken. Nice. Wait, do you mean 128 pips or you made $128? What do you mean by 128? Either way, hey, bro, we won. We won today on stream, and that's what I like to see. I'm gonna let Juve know in the Discord chat. We just caught one of his golden indicator trades live. So this is where I took profit at that key level. Let's see, because if you go in the Heikinashi, right where we took that trade was right where that golden. Let me take this out of here because that looks funny. Ooh, US30 still bleeding. Ooh, that's really nasty. There we go. I'm going to bug Juve in the Discord. Let's go. Oh, dollars. Nice. $128. Nice. Nice freaking trade. All right, so let's take a look at Nas. What's Nas doing here? All right, so Nas broke through here. Nas broke through that low. So here is a very critical thing that I also do when I trade, okay? You hear me say this a lot, and if you're new to the channel, you're going to hear me say this a lot. I never trade in momentum. I never trade, and you never want to. Okay, this isn't an objective thing, this is a fact. You never want to trade in momentum of an opportunity. So you see how my setup, and what I mean by that, I'm going to show you. You see how my setup right here, the setup was here for Nas, okay? If we go here, the setup was here if you were following my setup there, and then also if you wanted to let it break those lows, the setup was here. Okay, so either way, you would be in profit. But now that this is playing out, now that it's forming a new lower low, the trade's over with. You don't want to get into a trade now because there's already too much momentum. You're already trading in momentum. Could you get into this trade and still make so much? Sure, but that would be very risky, right? Because you're increasing yourself up to a reversal, you're increasing your risk, you're increasing your probability of losing, and we don't want to do that. We want to have probability on our side. So I'm done, like with US30, done for the day. NAS, there's not really a lot of plays here, so I'm done. You're going to have $100 days, you're going to have $500 days, you're going to have $1,000 days. It all depends on what the market gives you. If I were to take this trade, and this is what's cool. This is what's cool about this, and I'm very transparent with you guys. I made $109 on that trade using reduced lots. You see how I only used 1.5? That's 0.5% of my account. If I do 1.5, that's 0.49% of my account. If I were to use the full lot size that I normally use, which is 3, okay, so if I type in 3 here, that's 0.97, so roughly 1% of my account. If I use 1% of my account, I would have made 200, at 80 pips, I would have made $218. But if I did my full take profit, that would be at 125 pips, that'd be roughly around $400 to $500. Just really depends on, obviously, the price fluctuation, slippage, all that. But that's how you can see, even when you're very conservative and play it safe with this strategy, it freaking works, dude. Because you have to have proper risk management and you have to be patient with the trades that come into your setups. So I'm happy collecting $109 today, but then tomorrow, and being patient and not giving it back to the market, and then tomorrow possibly making a $400 day or a $200 day or whatever. All I'm trying to do is follow my rules. The money's going to come. So really happy with that. Ryan, my ultimate goal is 20 Apex accounts, so I'm very happy with Dude, see? Bro, Apex is crazy. Like, crazy cheap. And I see people just like you, Ryan. Like, bro, this one girl, she has this woman in Juve's Discord. She has like 15, 20 accounts. It's crazy. You just keep stacking those. Oh my gosh. Let's see if it hits full take profit. Again, if you're just joining, I'm out of the trade. I took profit here, but I want to see if it would hit that full take profit. Charlie, I think it's going to test lower lows on NAS, and then it's going to shoot down. Let's see. Yeah, this low right here, so if we do some post-trade analysis for NAS, so this low is actually very strong. You see how came up here, boom, just absolutely exploded off this level. So this key level is very, very strong. Versus if we seen here, that key level that I told you that was weak, right? This is a very weak key level. Price didn't freaking care about this. It broke through this level, it pounced up this level. It just happened to explode here, but like it didn't really care about this level, okay? It was just weak. So this is an example of a very strong key level where as soon as price pierced through it and bounced, I mean, it was off to the races. So if it breaks this key level, yeah, we could see a nice short all the way down to this next little area here. So what would that be? If you took a short, NAS 5. So let's say it broke like right around here. You'd have, yeah, about 2.3 risk reward. But you could catch about 50 pips. Just depends on when the candle closed. You could catch about 50 pips, but it's just, it would be so much in momentum for me to take that short. That short was available here for me. I just, again, it's just personal preference. Could catch it though. But I'm not going to. I already caught my fish. Yeah, Nasdaq is breaking down now. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day here. This was a really solid trading day. Again, if you found this stream entertaining, if you want to see streams like this where we catch freaking pips all day long, all right, that sounded really cringy because sometimes we do lose. Right here, right here. Sometimes I do. I only win sometimes, all right? Caution. If you did find this helpful, though, make sure you hit that like on the way out and watch my videos, and then watch my strategy videos if you haven't. Today, I'm literally coming out with a mean reversion video on how I trade Ethereum, on how I catch these bottoms and tops like I did here. And if you want to see that, just hit that notification bell, subscribe, do all that stuff to support the channel, because I'm not asking you for anything. I'm not asking for anything other than that. But if you do want something, join that private live stream, the private group in the description below. Have a great day, everybody. Please don't overtrade. Take profits, and I will see you next Monday. See you guys later.